I like drug stories.
Bruh, drug stories.
It's not right for kids, but this ain't a kid show.
Nah, this is definitely not a kid show. This is why this show is called What Are We Doing? And folks, if you're listening, that's what we were doing
back then.
We didn't know no better.
Hey.
So
they do say statistically, smarter people use drugs out of boredom. Just how a kid would act out, and if in the second grade when he's ready for the fourth.
Yeah.
So dumb yourself down. And we're not talking medicating, folks.
No, just talking about drugs.
Actually dumbing ourselves down to
drugs.
Deal with whatever the fuck we were dealing with at the time.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Mostly it was out of boredom. It was like
boredom, stress.
There was a lot going on back then.
Drama.
There was a lot going on.
Drama and boredom.
Yeah. That's what usually feel like that habit was. It was usually the drama, and then the drama would quickly escalate to a good time because of the drug and everybody who was around. We were more celebrating the drug than anything.
That's always what it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Celebrate because we're getting high.
You're pretty much just celebrating the drug at that point.
That's when I woke up off the white girl. I was sitting in my friend's house. He ran over to go get some more. His girl came home from work. And I'm over there all the time. I'm grinding my you feel me, Yamaguchi.
Right.
And she comes in. I'm sitting on the other side of the kitchen. This is a small 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
So she's looking at me. She's like, "Fuck are you doing?" I'm drinking this 24 bud. Like, the fuck is you staring at the wall for? I was just asking myself the same shit. Why the hell am I this high staring at the fucking wall? That's when it hit me fuck this.
Yeah.
Let's get back out there.
Mine was, I was working as a lifeguard. I was up all night.
Oh, late shift.
Up all night working that late shift. And then I had a regular civilian job.
Ooh.
So I had to be there at 5:45 in the morning. So I was leaving my house 4 a.m.
Shit.
To get there
on time
to clock in. And it usually gave me a few minutes. I still had a 15-minute window. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was rarely ever late to work. But I got in, I set up, and then I remember my coworker waking me up from sleep on fucking floaties and shit for a pool. She's like, "How long you been asleep?" I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "What time is it?" And she's like, "Well, we're not open yet." So I was like, "Alright, cool. It's only been probably maybe 45 minutes to an hour." But it was I just instantly fell asleep, didn't remember, had to pop back up like that. And I was like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
It was an instant, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
And I literally cut off everybody.
Yeah. And it's just too much drain on your body.
Yeah.
Because it's drain.
When you don't realize.
You're keeping to keep up and boosted.
Yeah.
But and that's also drained while you're doing it.
And the more you do.
And the more you need.
Well, once you do it, you have to increase every time.
Yes.
Because if you take that first dose, it's not going to hit you.
No, nowhere near.
It might even do the opposite effect.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Drug stories. Fuck that.
Man.
CFL build. How you doing, bro?
Man.
Good. So what happened?
We're on day 5, I believe. Let me check that.
Hold on. Day 5.
Day 5.
You got to tell the kids about that.
I planted this baby on August 1st at 10 a.m. And I don't know, maybe day 2 at nighttime, maybe after 36 hours, I transferred it from a, quarter gallon pot to a 3 gallon, as you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And when I transferred it, I noticed it already busted out, and then the whole thing was just a stem like a knuckle. And it had the shell on it a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, cool, it's ready. I hit it with some more water, let it sit, took it in the house out this heat. And after that, let it sit. And this morning I hit it it popped out last night.
Nice.
Popped out into 4 leaves.
Nice.
Not even 2, just quick with the 4.
Nice.
Yeah, and then this morning I hit it with my mix is Super Thrive water. Put inside a 16.9 bottle.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little hole in the top. Squish it all over the top. Soak up the dirt.
Yep.
And it's what we've seen today. Folks, the pictures will be up.
Pictures will be up later on today, folks. It's looking good.
This autoflower has amazed me because I did not expect this progress for at least another week. Maybe a few more days.
Right, especially like with germ and building
this
roots.
I didn't even germ.
Like it's already like sticking straight up.
Yeah, with some growth on it.
Yeah, with a little bit of growth.
Yeah.
Like it's already sticking
all I
up
did
out.
was in the dirt. No germination on it whatsoever.
Nice. So from seed, we're already good to go. Which is good.
Yeah, that Tangimatic. That's Fast Buds Vegas. Find them on IG. TooFast4Buds.com. Excuse me. A little medicated at the time. Shout out to Backwood.
So L Boogie had to run y'all, and he just sent. She just sent him the "Did you get lost?" message. That's the forward.
Got forwarded to you?
Yeah, he forwarded it. Did you get lost?
Nah, there was a cop in front of me. He was swerving. I didn't know what was going on. Thought he was trying to shut the street down.
Hey, yo, so I just stopped and just let him do his thing. But so we got
we're gonna catch up with him.
So we got the CFL, the Auto Tangy.
Yes.
Rocking. That sounds awesome,
man.
I'm mad because like I'm in flower flip now, and you'll be harvesting when I'm harvesting.
Yeah. But
and I've been growing mine for like the past month.
Still got the extra because I only had plants for 2. I got 3, and they're feminized.
Oh, yeah.
They are feminized, folks.
We can knock that out real quick. You know what I'm saying? A couple of LED powered Tangies.
And I was looking them up research wise on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Seen a few other fast buds with the Tangy. I found one with a CFL grow.
Yeah?
I've been going based on his, and at day 5, he's about the same.
Okay.
But his is from a few years back.
Right,
2012, 14, something like that. But it's about the same progress. Only difference is space bucket to a grow tent.
Okay. Yeah.
Still CFL. I think he's at 130.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So.
Especially in the CFL, like he can if he's growing those and he's getting what he's getting.
Yeah. But he's also grow tented.
Ah.
So more contained.
Oh yeah.
But I assume it's pretty much around the same thing as a space bucket because it's contained. Just smaller walls.
Yeah. It's just a small room.
Yeah.
That's
might
portable.
Be a lot.
It's a small portable room that has a little bit more room than a space bucket. You know what I'm saying? You can actually get a full grow out of it. That's why I want to delve into tinting next. I do. Especially after we got these 2 LEDs going, but I actually like these LED space buckets. That's crazy.
I turned it all the way down, but on the commentary he does in the video, he says, guessing weight-wise, about 3.
Out of CFL?
Yeah, autofly, 3 ounces. Yeah, he gave the density of the bud. He rated it about a 6.
Yeah, because
maybe a 7.
We were getting told like when he said easily 2 ounces, like that's going to grow.
And mind you,
he got 3.
This is a grow tent,
but with CFL.
But this one I believe is a grow room. The other one is grow tent, but it's the same look.
That's crazy.
And just look at the bud.
Thing's huge.
I want to chew on the leaves already, just looking at this.
Right? Like those buds are huge, though.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I gotta start getting gloves now because I got the other one flowering.
Yeah.
Don't want to contaminate it.
I got you.
Gangster.
They might be a little small because they're small me, but they are gloves.
Hey, get in there, do your thing, get out, bang.
That's it.
But the P47 or the purple grenade, that thing is.
I like purple grenade better.
Purple grenade is better, even though Leafly's got it as P47.
Leafly, change your mind.
Yeah. Call it purple grenade. I like that name better.
Yeah.
That thing is thriving, bro. Like,
I've seen the pictures. Wow. Yeah.
Right? Like
bonsai.
That thing is a bonsai tree, boy.
Bonsai.
I'm gonna go in there tonight and clip some of the innermost leaves on like every bush, because it's like bush.
Yeah.
It's literally a small bush.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't go in there and clean it up,
I can't wait for the day when we can just grow it and trim in the front yard and do
right?
like Edward
waiting for
Scissorhands. You did all the sculptures with the plant. Hit my shit like that. Just don't touch the blade.
Right?
Sculpture it up one time.
Take the families off early.
Trim me up one time all over.
Right?
I want that one.
I just wanted to hang up and cure. Like,
make it look like a hippo.
Right? Start LSTing your plants.
Have the bud upside down growing as a tooth.
Right? That'd be crazy.
His nose.
You got a bud tiger.
My hippo, he's sick. Don't mind him.
That'd be hilarious. You have bud animals growing out in your front yard, just chilling.
It's
out.
a real bud farm.
Right? That would be like so. And over here we've got the Blue Dream sculpted in the form of.
Let me take it on the wall.
Okay.
Put the Disney leash on it.
All right.
Take a photo. IG that.
This is the 6-ounce poodle.
Can you repeat that for me?
Right. Like, and yes, that total poodle weighs 6
Best in
ounces.
Show 3 years in a row. It did. How have I never heard of this small animal? High times, bitch.
Right.
You ain't never heard of it?
Called the 6-ounce poodle for a reason.
Hint, wink, wink.
But no, that would be crazy if you could actually start. If you could do that, like, if you could openly plant and just grow.
Like, from what I'm told,
it's too many jackers.
Up in the Emerald Triangle, there's some places where certain small town communities where they actually do.
Yeah.
Right in the front yards, kids are walking by, going to school, no fences up, nothing.
See,
well, they got fences up, but just halfway, like 2 feet to keep
and like
animals
trellises
out.
like over the plant.
Keep the deer out and shit, but that's about it.
See,
and they
I
really
wish we
grow
could
all
do
around
that.
their house and all the property. Like,
Hey, if it wasn't so friggin' hot, you could probably do that.
I mean,
But I wish we could do that, even with kids and stuff being around.
could.
Like,
okay, they got. You see the neighbors across the street. They got their sunflower shit as tall as the house almost.
here's the thing. So you're gonna allow me to smoke weed.
Yes.
My neighbor's gonna know I'm smoking weed because they can smell it. Have a window open, something gonna seep out.
Of course.
So, growing weed's gonna have the same smell. I'm not telling everybody to go overboard. I'm not telling the laws to let us go overboard. Hey, but look, let us hit our legal limit. You know what I'm saying?
My property.
On my property.
You allow me to
about?
smoke in my front yard, but I can't do anything else with it.
Even if I can't smoke in my front yard, like let me just
Not right now.
let me grow in my front yard.
Yeah. I'm not asking.
Even if I can't smoke in my front yard,
Walk
let
down
me
the
grow
street,
the
find
plant
empty
in my
lot,
front
throw
yard.
some seeds in it.
Yeah,
I'm saying
no.
my front yard.
I'm saying my front yard, I'm gonna grow
Right under my window.
4, 5, 6 plants.
Shit, why can't I do it right underneath my bedroom window? Maintained all the time.
Right.
Right there, it's in my yard.
Too many jackers.
Besides that, but I mean, if it was everywhere like that,
Oh yeah, bruh.
I wouldn't care if someone jacked my shit.
But if it was everywhere like that,
everywhere.
have 2, 3, 3-gallon smart
Like
pot,
how we have
5-gallon
whatever the
jugs.
fuck these things are.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have those.
couple of
everywhere.
20-gallon pots just right in front of the house.
Yeah, and everybody neighbor on the street doing
Couple
that.
of trees right in front, and those were your trees.
Shit, neighbors low, they ain't got none here. Break off
Yeah.
the branch, take that.
Yeah, let it cure for a week.
We good. Can't wait. Take a little pinch off.
Can't
throw it
wait.
in the oven real quick on 2.
This was right at harvest, so here you go.
Good.
This one ain't cured that good, but hey, it's fresh.
Smoke.
It's going to smoke.
Shout out to Smoke.
Shut up.
We just bullshitting today.
We are.
I have a sunflower.
You know, I just felt like
Uh-oh, we
relaxing.
got sunflowers in the
I
building.
got a sunflower growing.
Uh-oh. That's our resident chef. But, yeah, that would be dope. Like, I could have like 2 20-gallon pots sitting in front of my house.
Yeah.
Just have 2 big-ass trees sitting just going.
Shit, I'll stay within the limit.
Yeah, I'll stay within the
I'll
limit.
even stay within the minimum. Shit, I'll keep 6 at all times. I ain't mad. But,
It'll just be 6 20-gallon pots.
yeah. They did not specify
No, yeah.
Wink.
Here's the thing, though. They specify because here's where it fucks you. Once you get in harvest, you only have so much.
That's when you get specified.
Yeah. So you're telling me, like, if I live 25 miles away and I'm doing in my 12 and this and that, and I have an area where I can fully let these things go out, and I get my 1.4 pounds per plant.
Yeah.
You're telling me I can only keep it outside?
Publicly at a time, that's fine for me. But I'll have to keep going back to the house.
You know what's at the house? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do you know? I'm just saying. Like, did y'all?
I'm gonna have to keep
Did you think about
refilling the pocket?
right? Like, but I don't think they thought that whole thing over. Like, so those people, we can grow. The plant's gonna grow what it's gonna grow, and especially for us who are into growing and LSTing and topping and manifolding, mainlining tricks to get more weed.
But they know how we work out here. Everybody's living in multiple people in the spot.
Right. Yeah.
You could break it down. Oh, this person.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I
yeah.
used to do back before
Bruh. Old school
Cali
tricks.
and all that shit. You
Old
got a bad
school
car.
tricks.
That's you. Throw it in with yours.
Right.
But you get my
Everybody's
shit
good.
back when the motherfucker
Right. Look,
leave.
when we hit the house,
It's good. Matter of fact,
hand me that one right back.
when he walk off, give me it back, but we gonna twist one.
Right.
But we gonna go 50-50.
Right.
You throw another, I throw another. But we gonna get it in.
Right. Just look, man. Hold it real quick. Now, do you still think there's like any preference of getting a medical card nowadays?
Yeah, I see benefits of it. Less tax. I've seen on weed maps for here in Vegas. There's certain deals and certain strains that are only available medically.
That. Speaking of,
what else? The amount that we can carry is pretty much double on everything, almost triple in some
$1
cases.
roll with purchase.
yeah, man, patients get a little bit more into the dispensaries.
Yeah,
They get less.
They get a little
less.
more love for being a medical, but you're still paying a nice little
Yeah, you're
penny
still
to
getting
get
taxed.
that. You're still getting taxed in one way or another.
Oh,
I'd rather
some
pay the
clubs-
2% though
Yes.
than the 10.
All
I'd
day.
rather pay the
All
2%
day.
than the 10. That's the only thing.
There's some clubs that send you deals like through text messaging. Like
Yeah.
you give them your telephone number, like Inyo and all them other places.
Yeah, a lot.
But-
They do that for recreational now too. So it's like, what's the only benefit I see is that 2% to 10% tax ratio. Like,
Yeah.
that the only other upgrade I would consider, and
But
I
does
am
everybody get the
doing,
senior
is the
discount?
grower's card. That way, I can be in county and grow. Like,
Yeah.
fuck y'all,
Yeah.
grow my own.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
knew
medical.
that was coming.
Yeah. Got your medical card. Everything's great.
Yeah, but I want a grower's card. Though.
Yeah.
I want the one that says, if you roll in my house, yes, he
You
can
better drop
legally
it.
have this many plants going.
Yep.
Sorry, folks. Yep, my power bill's a little, got a little bump on it. I'm running LEDs.
Oh, you know what? I want to shout out Massachusetts. They just legalized medical. So, they just joined on board and took a step in the right way.
Let's give you an even bigger shout out. Henderson finally went rec.
They did?
Yes.
Finally.
So
What's,
now,
what's their tax look like?
I don't know. I didn't see what the tax looked like in
I've
Henderson.
seen our good friend Warrior Beauty,
Yeah.
over on that side of town, and they got some prices.
Yeah. Hendo's hitting.
Mm.
Tax rate's high, huh? Is it the tax or the price of the weed?
The tax, I think.
Because
I'm
I
not
think
sure, 'cause
everybody's
I
got.
think,
I think it's all around
I
10%.
think she put screenshots of what Weedmap says and shit, but I'm not sure if it's the tax or if it's just they charge more for their bud.
Well, shit. Let's look up something on.
Which either way, you're still being taxed more.
Weed man.
For those of you who buy from, you feel me, the man of the neighborhood. You understand?
My problem is,
If you buying a $20 strain and they got it across town for $50 plus tax may be the same, but you still charging me more for that same shit.
my problem is,
I'm paying more for the bum, getting taxed
my
twice.
problem is buying zips, street versus dispensary. On the street,
weight
I
wise,
got
yes,
2
I
bills,
do like going to
28
dispensary.
grams, boom. Dispensary, 28 grams, $400 after tax. Ooh.
Huh?
That's 2 zips.
This ain't back in 2004, 2006.
Like, yeah, like, that's 2 zips. What? You telling me I'm paying...
In some cases, a little more.
Alright, let's see what Essence... And Essence has been hitting us, showing us some love, too. So I'm going to hit up Essence's menu and see what they...
we gotta link up with Oasis. I found out they got a podcast show they do in the front.
What?
Yeah, they got their whole building, like the whole in the wall. The dispensary's in the back, and in the front they got it closed off, and they do a show in there.
Yeah, you're getting kidnapped. Alright, let's see. They got Bubba Kush.
Shit, the security guard.
43 and eighth. 82 a quarter. I think it's San Fernando Valley OG.
Mm-hmm. SFOG.
Yeah.
SFVOG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
52 and eighth. 98 a quarter. And it's pretty much the same prices from there on. So you get the Blue Frost. Diamond OG is 82 a quarter, 43 and eighth. Yeah.
What's that, Indica?
What was it, Diamond? Oh, Blue Frost. Indica. Sativas, they've got Jack Harrer, 52 for the eighth.
Damn.
L Orange, CBX, 52 for the eighth. Strawberry Lemonade.
I haven't had that yet.
Lemonade is a cookies flavor.
I believe a while back you smoked some lemon kush with me.
Yeah.
So I've had that, but
lemonade.
Strawberry kush.
Strawberry lemonade.
Yes. See, I'm sidetracked now. All these fucking lemons.
Sativa Dominant. First in High Times 2015 as the best sativa concentrate. Cross of Strawberry Cough and Lemon OG. Strawberry Lemonade has tangy aroma and flavor coupled with a heady onset and complementary body effects. There you go. Let's see, they got Zeta, Tropicana, MTF, Tangy Dream, Triple Boldy, Blue 840, and Lemon Burst, all sativas. I got edibles on deck, 45, 40, 30 for the caps each. Oh, it's a 5-pack for 30. It's not bad.
Oasis is better. They got
dark chocolate bites,
like
dried
20.
fruit, 15-15 ratio, caps, 21 a piece. Beef jerky's $21.
Yeah,
not bad.
I want to. I've had capsules before,
yeah,
but with ground flour in it, and that was one of the Cloud 9s I've had. But here, when I've talked to them, they have the capsules, but they're the oil.
Yeah,
I want to see.
Oil.
I want to see what that is like, because I haven't had the oil version yet.
Cooking with coconut oil, pure extraction, tincture, in a capsule form. But I hear the motherfuckers can be potent as shit, depending on who makes them.
Yes.
So, if you're popping them caps, folks, just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Medicate, and then elevate, and then plan. Because after you elevate, you might be locked onto the couch.
If you're doing it right, you will be.
Right? Oh, man. It's hot ass summers out here in Vegas, dog. I'm telling you.
Today wasn't bad, though.
Nah.
That's because we had that rain.
Yeah, but see, that's what fucks up. Like, it gets humid.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I just wish we had perfect weed growing weather. Like,
golly.
Bruh, I wish. Like, that's the bad thing about living in the desert. Like, I've seen people grow weed out here, and they, you know, they got their routine, and they have time and maintenance for all that. I don't. So, if the weather was more pertinent to, like, keeps soil moist and this and that, cooler temperatures, this and that, dog. I been growing.
Which brings us back to shout out to Too Fast.
Too Fast 4Buds.com.
The medication keeps getting me. And I keep thinking of the Fast and Furious. That's some real shit. Too Fast, Too Furious is what I'm almost gonna
Dom,
say.
you can't grow that tangy. You've got to grow Blue Dream. Brian.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Sounds like he needs a lozenge. Oh, speaking of big words. Okay, so I go to the store, right? I go to get this backwood. I'm talking to the girl, right? And I ask her if I can receive backwood along with my purchase. She's looking at me and she starts smiling hella big. I'm like, what? You haven't heard a brother speak so eloquently before? And her smile got even bigger. She goes, I honestly didn't think people still talk properly. And I was like, you just gotta know when to apply it because I can get ghetto real quick.
Yes.
But I was like, I felt like just asking the right way for something. It's not,
Ain't nothing wrong with being polite.
ain't nothing wrong with being polite and
It's not being dickheads,
Christ.
folks. Unless you really just,
Smoke something and chill out.
and if that don't work, just stay in the fucking house.
Chip, please.
Don't get your ass whooped over your attitude.
Just see me in like 2 more months. I'll, get you a nice little nuggets, P47. I'll donate it to you.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I'll donate it to you so you stay legal. You know what I'm talking about? And, just go chill out. Don't be so angry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need that first blunt of the day action. Speaking of,
Yes.
so, I noticed not getting high. I'm only high while I'm in the act of smoking. I don't stay high now.
Tolerance.
High as shit.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Right? Fuck you very much, looking ass. Boy, got my tolerance high as shit.
Time to take a 3-day break.
Yep.
Vacation.
Time to take that little weed nap and set the jar to the side, look at it adoringly.
When I was working over there, I was so busy. I literally did not sleep unless it was a weed nap.
Right.
That was the only time I sleep, go in the house, lay down, wake up an hour later. All right, let's go.
I got stuff to do.
What time is it?
All right.
I gotta be here. I gotta be there. What's up?
Heard that.
Shout out Nate Dogg. We still bumpy.
Bruh, yeah, no. I'll always find a playlist in there with some Nate Dogg, some G-Funk era, you know what I'm talking about?
When you watch Snoops and GGN and they ask you what artist you would like to work with, dead or alive?
Yeah.
Nate Dogg. Don't give a shit what kind of music, just Nate Dogg. Because you can't really go wrong. It's smooth.
Nate Dogg
but
was
it's hard.
Nate Dogg was the hook man before the hook man was popular. Like Nate Dogg made
the original Drake.
The original T-Pain.
Yeah, shit. For those of you who didn't know who T-Pain was,
the original, like that hook
Buy you a
man,
drink.
like the status of like hook man, like how like Quavo has it now from Amigos, T-Pain, like certain melodic, higher pitched voices in the rap game.
Yeah.
Now are like everywhere. They're like so.
Exactly.
Like if they don't attribute their success or their inspiration from any Nate Dogg, I would be disappointed. Like you can't tell me you sing these hooks and didn't think of Nate Dogg. Wasn't sitting there listening to Tupac. Wasn't listening to Warren G.
He worked with everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Didn't he work with Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mariah
like
Carey, Fabulous.
So if you weren't
40,
if you weren't rap singing a hook like Drake,
Snoop, Dre, Pac, name an artist from back then, 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s shit, you will find everybody's worked with Nate Dogg.
Right.
I have one.
So I mean, it's
I'm thinking I need to go find everything.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody out here thinking, like, they're the...
All these are filled up
with Oh, so don't grab one of those.
Yeah, don't drink that.
Right?
Don't drink
Be
that.
sick as hell tomorrow.
Yes.
You got
Whoa, talk about 10 minutes.
Right?
Right to the bathroom. Move the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
You got the feeding
These
bottles out.
represent, yeah, all the cantaloupes in the back.
There you go.
There's 6 of them.
But
I had a marker, but it's gone.
It's kind of cool. I even put the plastic down, and then I tacked the plastic down on each corner, cut the whole entire hole out for the base bottom of it. Had to get the vines and the cantaloupe off the ground because then the cantaloupe will start to rot due to being wet or weather or anything like that. Moisture, yeah, pretty much.
Now,
and then
how would growing a cantaloupe in a space bucket work?
Oh, you would trellis it like a tomato plant.
Yeah, but cantaloupes get
they just get really tall.
Right on
their
top,
vines
but
grow.
Yeah, their vines grow, but the
and then they also have
the actual that's
each
what I'm
one
saying.
of the vines. They also have like what I like to call arms.
Yeah.
Because they have that little vine that comes out the side of the strong vine, and it likes to wrap around and grab onto things like cyclone fences. It likes to grab on stuff like that. And then as your mama, which is to be your mama at the very top, is gonna grow up toward the light, and then your mama at the very top is gonna have male flowers on it, because the females are gonna be on the vine. Because the males have the little top.
So the female's the fruit. That's cantaloupe, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The female flower is pollinated by the males, and the bumblebee has to visit the males and then go to the females.
Yeah, but just doing it in a space bucket, I don't see, like, the weight, like, trying to figure out that weight distribution on the inside, like, trying to get, because you have to lift up that,
you
then
really
you have to water
balance the entire time.
Yeah, and you'd have to get a smaller...
Or the whole thing is, or you'd have to incorporate, like, a feeding tube, this and that, and just do everything from the top down. So you don't disrupt all the growth, because the walls of your bucket are pretty much going to be your trellis. Yeah. You can configure that to where it's like a wiring or a mesh over your foil tape, whatever, so that everything grabs on.
Chicken wire or something.
Chicken wire or whatever.
Yeah.
You can do it to everything like grabs on. Your spacers will be your trellis. Mm-hmm. So you'd have to do everything top down wise. So that had to be a pain in the ass trying to grow inside the space bucket.
I've seen melons grow about this big, the size of a baseball, and be completely ripened.
Yeah, I can see. Well, that's like the whole.
They're like little. They're tiny.
That's like the whole concept of like growing in a space bucket. You're going to get a short, wide, flat top plant that's going to grow in this little contained. You got this. It's going to do it because you're forcing it to flip. So you got it certain height. Then you're like, okay. You're going to swell up right here, and then you're good. And then you're done. No. So...
ready to go into flower.
Yeah. Oh, my flower stretch just fucking started too.
It only gets as big as the pot you got it in.
So how long from now?
Well, the stretch started. It's been in the time schedule for like 2 weeks.
Okay, so how long is the flowering time schedule?
2 months.
Okay.
But it was like, it stopped growing. All of a sudden, it's on my LEDs. Like, oh.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like...
That's what my cantaloupe did.
So, little newts, water, pow. Got it back in his room. Good to go. And then the other one's forming buds at the moment, which is fucking crazy as shit to witness. Yeah. Like, from seeing pistils... just come out of like the stalk and just be sitting there. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you see them and they get a little bigger. Then the pistils get a little bigger. Then all of a sudden you start seeing
some color.
The leaf or the flower forming. So like you'll see a couple of your nodes with like a couple of them that are a little fat. You got this leaf. You got one node that's got like a leaf sticking off. Yeah. It's all sugary. You're like, oh shit, it's starting. So that one It's a little 2-stalk, but it's got some arms on it, so I'm just letting it sit. I gave it a little newt boost last night. Gonna just let it do its thing. Let that one grow out. I'm just waiting for it to harvest so I can flip. To be honest, now that I know the power of LED, like I really want to flip something else. Like, okay, 3 weeks flip, done. Yeah, good. All right. It doesn't seem like it when they tell you it takes like 5 months. I can understand because like curing and this and that. But the time really goes by faster than what the fuck you think. Yeah. Especially since we do this on a weekly basis. So, like, every week, like, it's like, oh, damn, we're already at this stage. Yeah. And now that you got an auto.
Every week you're noticing it.
Yeah. And now that you got an auto, like, I really want to.
I'm already noticing it from day 2.
I'm waiting to hear I'm waiting to hear the individual series, like, of what's, because the growth within hours.
I have to get it hooked up on the speaker network and everything else.
Space Bucket growing with stacks coming soon.
I have a couple videos, a couple short ones, but I'm gonna throw those on Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna throw those on Instagram. Let everybody check those out. I got a few pictures as well.
Yeah,
I just don't have my phone on me. Every other phone except mine.
Yeah, you know he deals with real life stuff, and he's got little minions. That like to take his stuff. And,
but the pictures are backed up, available. Send me the videos.
Check this shit out.
We do know how to use a Dropbox.
I found out that if you take banana peels, dry them out, then if it depends on what state you live in, because we live in Las Vegas, so I just have to put them outside. But it says you can put them in the oven for a couple of minutes, the banana peels, along with, well, you just keep to the side some eggshell and some, what was that other thing? Let me think about it 2 seconds.
Are you talking about referring to rolling mellow yellows, using banana peels to roll?
No.
Have you ever heard of that?
I'm talking about, have you ever seen a spice grinder?
Yeah.
To grind up spice?
Yeah.
Well, you put all of those ingredients in a spice grinder.
Okay.
And you grind it down to powder.
Okay.
You take this powder and you mix it in with your dirt. Mm-hmm. You can also mix it in by knowing how much you give your plant by putting it on the top. So when as you water on the top of the soil,
talking about making like a dry tea,
giving it
a nutrient tea,
giving it nutrients. You're giving it potassium, phosphate, and something else.
Yeah,
that you need to give the plant.
It's like nitrogen. It's like a homebrew tea for those of y'all who grow.
It's how to compost your soil
and do no-till. You don't do bottled or nutrients. You know what I'm saying?
It's an organic.
Yeah, it's an organic nutrient blend.
Straight using food to basically fertilize your plants.
Yep, and then you can also do that and make a super soil. Oh, you got your grinder back.
Yeah. Yeah. Told you I want to see them.
Yeah.
See?
There you go. So you're gonna start no-tilling, huh?
Yeah. For my tomatoes and my cantaloupe and my other tomatoes.
That's what's up.
And
see,
my bell
folks,
peppers.
We grow. Elevated gardens.
Like, we grow. Like, we got tomatoes that are about to be on deck. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like, we will be selling
There's like 32 plants.
The elevated gardens will be at a farmer's market near you. Once these things get all nice and ripe, and we take the truck out there and we can load up and get a nice little table and everything.
Oh, I just found out. I just have to do an application for that.
We have tomatoes, which are a fruit. They're not vegetables, people. They're fruits. Get it right. A fruit that tastes really good with salt on it, like watermelons.
Yeah. Or you know what my son likes? My
Apple?
son likes eating
and salt.
Tomato sandwiches.
Apple,
really?
Mm-hmm. Grandma used to give us that all the time we were kids.
No shit.
Slice them to slices, throw some salt on them. Here, eat that.
But you're of Latin descent, bro. Y'all had lime, salt. Y'all eat motherfucking tahini, which is, I don't know what the fuck it is. Seasonings.
I don't even
chili powder with salt in it.
A lot of oregano.
Pretty much, I guess.
There's a lot of oregano in some
in
of the
tahini. Like, I get it, but I don't. Like,
a lot of it's
I want to grow a shitload of melons.
We know why. So you never gotta look for him again.
And you'll never. I'm growing mangoes.
I want to conquer
mango cone.
30 minutes before.
Oh, you know what? Something I saw up in on YouTube, on a YouTube video.
Some mango cone chile. Organic, 30 minutes before you about to look. Pick up some mango cone chile before you go to the sesh.
Ooh, spice up your life.
You know what I'm saying? Eat those on the way to the sesh, and then while everybody's rolling up, that's gonna be eating the bloodstream, getting it going, and then all of a sudden, everything's gonna look extra lovely. Because
have you ever looked up Jake's Garden in Arizona on YouTube? Jake's Garden in Arizona on YouTube.
What's on Jake's Garden?
OMG. He's got 1.5 acres, maybe 2 acres, just filled up with fruit trees, everything you could possibly imagine.
He's a farmer.
He's got collard greens. He's got he's got cactus fruit. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. And, you know, the cactus fruit is another good one out here when you live in the desert. Because it's full of antioxidants. Yeah. I actually did not know that until I saw Jake's garden and was like, wow, because he went through and took you through everything that's in his garden.
That's crazy.
He's even got
farm.
Some Asian type of trees over them, like fruits and stuff that you don't really get like everywhere. Like, what is it called? Gooberry? The red little
goji berries?
Yeah, he has goji berry plant trees. He's got a whole bunch of stuff.
Is that the chub?
Whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like lightweight, like jealous.
A bigger bowl.
I'm lightweight jealous.
Still choking from
I'm lightweight jealous because I like to just walk in my backyard and just go in the back of my backyard and just take a deep breath of all the plants around me. Of like all the different type of fruits and stuff, the way they smell. Because they have to give off at least a smell. And I haven't really been in a...
That's what I was trying to keep from doing.
In a deep place. But I did find this one place out here that I'm going to go get some fruit trees from, for sure. It's Joshua Tree Farm in North Las Vegas. I'm definitely going to go there. They got peaches, pomegranate, lemons, everything.
That's that smoke pressure. SOMAKPIPE on Instagram. And you can cough just like this young lady is here.
Whew.
Smoke all in your chest.
The cough is for free.
Cough
Definitely.
Comes for free.
So we were driving yesterday. I seen Jimmy John's. They got the fucking neon light sign in the window that said free smells. I'm like, y'all some pricks. Buy the sandwich, the smell is free.
Ooh.
Like, you assholes. And it's at every location. It's a different sign, but it says the same thing, free smell.
Right.
Like, you pricks.
I know we were driving by and I seen that and it said free smell, and I said, what? First I thought it was said free smell.
Donate a free slice.
Like
me
really?
A 3-inch off
like shoot me like Krispy Kreme. Just give me a free donut. Like, I'm not even talking about a full sandwich. Give me like a slider.
Yeah, just a little something.
Give me a little Jimmy John's club slider real quick. A little ham, turkey, something cheap. Something you can just pack together real quick. Don't have to really fuck with it.
Hey, turn on my phone.
Do it dry, you know what I'm saying? Give you a little mayonnaise packet on the side so you don't really have, people can have to custom order one. Make that whole like $1, you know what I'm talking about? No, give those hoes out and make a little bigger version of that. Put that on like $1 menu for subs.
Yeah. But you're going to have to cut the check for that.
Cut the check. Cut the check. Part 3. Y'all know how we do. We don't do nothing less than like 3. So
minimum.
Just click on the next link. We'll see y'all in a second.